So if you guys haven't heard, Pinterest has made it so that you can filter out generated AI images. And we're going to go ahead and see via my feed on how well it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. So first off, if you do want to turn this feature on, you want to go to your settings here, go to refine your recommendations, and it'll take you to this page. From there, you're just going to go over to Gen AI interests over here at the top. And you just want to go ahead and uncheck all the ones that you do not want to have generative AI images included in your search. All right, so from here, what we're going to do is we're just going to first off go to my home page, and we're going to see how many of these images here are actually filtered out. We're just going to give it a refresh. So right off the bat, it looks pretty good. I don't see anything that just jumps out at me as AI so far. All right, so overall, not too shabby. We'll see how long that lasts. All right, yeah, all these look pretty legitimate. And this is just my homepage. Now, something that I do notice though is there's not a lot of art in general. A lot of these are just clothes. I usually use Pinterest for like clothing references or pose references, or sometimes like art style stuff as well. So it would usually have a good mix of all of those. As you can see, it has a lot of the clothing stuff, because that's usually a little bit less likely to be generative AI. But as you can see, there's not a lot of art stuff. There's just like one or two things here. That could be because that the art section is so saturated. That is very possible, and that's why I'm not getting a lot of it right now. All right, so far, it's kind of doing what it's supposed to be doing, but at the same time, I am not getting a lot of art in general. I'm just gonna type in art in the search. We'll go super simple, and we'll see how much of it is actual art. All right, so scroll down. Most of it looks pretty good, I guess. So it's not too bad so far. Okay, now let's try to go a little bit deeper.
That's what she said.
Art pose references. Right off the bat, it looks pretty good. So I think it is working for the most part, which is great. Like nothing specifically jumps out at me. This all looks real, because they're all kind of sketches, breakdowns of poses. Fantastic. Now we're going to probably do one that is probably just completely saturated. We're going to do cute anime poses. This is the one that probably has the most AI art, and it looks like I've already run into it. Okay, I think a majority of this page might be AI art. So this first one, right here, just looking at a few things here. Okay, this one's a little harder to tell if this one's AI because it is pretty simple. But I will say, actually, this one might be AI. Okay. The reason why is, let's see here. We're gonna make this a little larger. I'm gonna enhance it a little bit more. Okay. So we're gonna go in here and kind of break it down. In terms of why this might be AI. Okay. So, first off, shapes of the eyes, they get a little weirdly lumpy here at the bottom. I feel like if your lines are gonna be like this, like pretty crisp, you wouldn't be doing that. Right. Also, the hair here kind of like melds into what I think are supposed to be straps for a backpack, but she has no backpack. Right. So this part here is where I'm thinking it's most likely AI. Everything else is so simple that, like, you know, it's just a skirt. Like someone could draw a skirt like that. Someone could draw the hair like that. Oh, and this part of the hair gets a little wonky right here. All right. So this is probably AI. Okay. I'm also going to make sure I don't see, I want to see less of this. It's been too many times, whatever. All right, so that one's AI. This one down here, definitely AI. I don't even have to look at that one. I already know it's AI. This one has way too many fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers. Definitely AI. This one looks like it is probably real. It's so sketchy that it might be real. AI, look at the fingers. Okay, I'm pretty sure this one's AI without even looking at it. This one, Also AI without even having to click to make. So yeah, this one is a lot more saturated with AI images. This one's also AI. A lot of these like character sheets are AI. I've seen this one before. It literally says AI right there. It says it right. Let me move out. It says it right there. Yon AI art, Pix AI, right? How did that one get through? That one's not even trying to hide, right? So what we're just based on this, it looks like depending on what category you're in, the filter is going to work a little bit better. It looks like some areas that might be very heavily saturated with AI stuff, like AI art, anime art, the filter's not going to work nearly as well. And as a result, what might happen is your feed is not going to have nearly as much of the art stuff in there because it has just been so overly saturated with AI slop that whatever system's in place might be having trouble figuring out what is and what isn't, and therefore it still probably has to have some kinks worked out because of just how saturated this is. Like you can see, like a majority of these images are AI. I can tell you right now, a majority of these are AI. Right? There's a few, like this one's not. This one might not be as well. There's a few that get through, but like high quality images that are not generative AI is just not present. All right, because it's been effectively replaced with just slop. And whatever system it's like the one artist is trying to raise their hand in a sea of robots, right? And it's just, yeah, AI. It's the same. It says it right there. I feel like if it says AI literally in the title, it should have been filtered out, right? So there's still some work to do with the generative AI filtering, but I think it is working. It is a step in the right direction. It's not perfect, and certain searches are going to be better than others in terms of making sure that AI is not in there. But overall, I think the Pinterest update is good. It's a step in the right direction. It's not perfect yet, and certain things are still getting through. Like the anime category is going to be one that probably takes a while to get right, but I do think it is a step in the right direction. I'm excited to kind of start using Pinterest again, with hopefully getting less of this crap in at least my home feed, because it does look like my home feed is at least a little bit better. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think about this update. Is it good? Is it bad? Have you had better success with it? If you do you think trying to make it so that certain images are not recommended to you help? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to see if we can get this setting to work a little bit better for us. All right, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.